5 years after the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, Washington is marking the anniversary in sharply different ways. Democrats reconvened a special committee today to warn against what they call an effort to rewrite history, while President Trump supporters marched in the streets. And voices from the Midwest are right at the center of the debate over accountability, memorials, and the use of presidential power. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is tracking the contrast coming from prominent political figures in Illinois and Missouri. Mark?
Yeah, Mike, former Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger is warning against erasing the history of what happened, while Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul says the fight over January 6th is still playing out now in different ways, with fresh fights about the limits on presidential authority. They say history belongs to the victors. 5 years later, both sides are still fighting for control of the pen.
It's simple. They want to rewrite history. By the way, we won't let them.
More than 140 police officers were injured defending the Capitol 5 years ago, some beaten, pepper sprayed, or crushed by the mob. Yet 5 years on, the official plaque honoring those officers still not on display, even though Congress required it by law. The Trump administration's Justice Department now trying to dismiss a lawsuit from those officers demanding it be hung up.
The whole idea of this plaque, it's shocking to me, by the way, that has not been put up.
The events of January 6 still divide D.C. today. While Democrats held a formal hearing to commemorate the attack, pardoned January 6 defendants marched in the streets, all while Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul warned the stakes now go beyond fights over historical framing to the ongoing use of force.
The American people, regardless of where they reside, should not live under the threat of occupation by the United States military, particularly for the reason that their city or state leadership has fallen out of the president's favor.
Raoul says defending the rule of law now means pushing back in court, and court is where Missouri Attorney Mark McCloskey says he'll take the government if they don't provide payouts to January 6 rioters. He argues presidential pardons didn't go far enough.
He didn't just pardon the nonviolent or non-dangerous people. He pardoned every single criminal who beat, kicked, punched, and pepper sprayed over 140 of our law enforcement officers. He pardoned every single criminal who helped drag a screaming officer into a crowd and said to shoot him with his own gun.
So how far have we come in 5 years? The men who defended the building are suing just to get their names on a wall inside, while the men who broke in are lining up at a window with their hands out waiting for a check.